Macron says France will recognize Palestinian statehood. Netanyahu, Rubio slam reckless move in a significant move. French President Emmanuel Macron on Thursday said his country would formally recognize a Palestinian state during a UN meeting in September, making it the most powerful European country to announce such a move. Macron's announcement came amid mounting outrage over a growing humanitarian crisis in Gaza, where tens of thousands have been killed and many remain trapped, while several civilians have been starved to death. Consistent with its historic commitment to a just and lasting peace in the Middle East, I have decided that France will recognize the state of Palestine. I will make this solemn announcement before the United Nations General Assembly this coming September, Macron said, adding that the urgent priority is to end the war in Gaza and bring relief to the civilian population. Macron emphasized the need for an immediate ceasefire, the release of all hostages and massive humanitarian aid for the people of Gaza, along with the demilitarization of Hamas and the rebuilding of Gaza. Consistent with its historic commitment to a just and lasting peace in the Middle East, I have decided that France will recognize the state of Palestine. I will make this solemn announcement before the United Nations General Assembly this coming September. pic.twitter.com VTSVGVH41 Emmanuel Macron July 24, 2025 We must build the state of Palestine, guarantee its viability, and ensure that by accepting its demilitarization and fully recognizing Israel, it contributes to the security of all in the region. There is no alternative. The French people want peace in the Middle East. It is our responsibility as French citizens, alongside Israelis, Palestinians, and our European and international partners to prove that peace is possible, he added. Macron's announcement drew immediate anger from Israel, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying that such a step would reward terror and risks creating another Iranian proxy. We strongly condemn President Macron's decision to recognize a Palestinian state next to Tel Aviv in the wake of the October 7 massacre. Such a move rewards terror and risks creating another Iranian proxy, just as Gaza became, Netanyahu said in a statement. A Palestinian state in these conditions would be a launchpad to annihilate Israel, not to live in peace beside it. Let's be clear, the Palestinians do not seek a state alongside Israel, they seek a state instead of Israel. Prime Minister of Israel Israeli PM July 24, 2025 A Palestinian state in these conditions would be a launchpad to annihilate Israel, not to live in peace beside it. Let's be clear, the Palestinians do not seek a state alongside Israel, they seek a state instead of Israel, he added. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the United States strongly rejects Macron's plan to recognize a Palestinian state. This reckless decision only serves Hamas propaganda and sets back peace. It is a slap in the face to the victims of October 7, he added. The United States strongly rejects Emmanuel Macron's plan to recognize a Palestinian state at the UN General Assembly. This reckless decision only serves Hamas propaganda and sets back peace. It is a slap in the face to the victims of October 7, Secretary Marco Rubio SEC Rubio July 25, 2025 Nanan senior Palestinian Authority official Hussein al-Sheikh welcomed the move, saying it reflects France's commitment to international law and its support for the Palestinian people's rights to self-determination and the establishment of our independent state. Additionally, Hamas also praised Macron's announcement, calling it a positive step in the right direction toward doing justice to our oppressed Palestinian people and supporting their legitimate right to self-determination. We call on all countries of the world, especially European nations and those that have not yet recognized the state of Palestine, to follow France's lead, it added. At least 142 countries now recognize or plan to recognize Palestinian statehood in the wake of the Gaza conflict that began when Hamas attacked Israel on October 7, 2023, killing more than 1,200 people and taking over 250 hostages. Swipe left for next video. Since then, Israel's devastating military offensive has killed over 59,000 Palestinians and reduced much of Gaza to rubble. It has also triggered a dire humanitarian crisis and warnings of mass starvation, which Israel has denied responsibility for. Norway, Spain, Ireland, and Slovenia all announced recognition following the outbreak of the Gaza conflict, along with several other non-European countries. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced he would hold a call on Friday with counterparts in Germany and France on efforts to stop the fighting. Latest blogs